I always search for beautiful in my life and in my work. I try to find something beautiful every day. This photograph, titled Surfing Color, which is also a title of my exhibition at Robin Rice Gallery, is simply beautiful, with its vivid colors of red sunset and blue ocean centered around the silhouette of a man paddleboarding across the frame on Santa Monica Beach.
This is my third exhibition at Robin Rice Gallery. This is a solo show that's called Surfing Color. And the way I see the show is very similar to a three-legged stool. The first leg is the idea that I called decluttering, especially after COVID-19, when we were all stuck in our apartment. The need for simplification and decluttering became very obvious to me. And all these images have something in common, that they have a lot of space, they have a lot of breathing room, and they have a lot of simplicity to it. The second part of this three-legged stool is the idea of beauty, in a very direct meaning of that word, beautiful. Unfortunately, these days, maybe beauty and beautiful is not very popular. But to me, the cliche that says the beauty will change the world is correct. And when we were curating the show with Robin, we wanted the exhibition to look just plain beautiful.
To best describe this photograph, titled Drifting Apart, I will read a short poem I wrote in 2018. Before you go, before you start your life anew, I want to sit with you, hold hands, be quiet. No need for any words.
When you come here, you see something that's very pleasing to the eye, pleasing to the mind, pleasing to the soul, something that you can walk away feeling inspired and happy. And the third leg of this stool is something that I call the appreciation of the moment. Most of these images are taken in rather regular environments, whether it's a highway at the dawn, at the crack of the dawn, or whether it's a bicyclist in a Los Angeles park, or people on a beach, or celestial images photographed in Armenia. And what makes it so special, that Armenia is a very high elevation country, so you are very close to the heavens. And the way the heavens look in Armenia is like nowhere else, at least to my eyes.
We are part of the cosmos. We are literally made of stardust. Since childhood, I've been fascinated by space. Everything celestial captured my imagination. Even today, I can sit for hours and watch the clouds swim by. This image, titled The Moon and a Dragon, is the result of me constantly looking up and marveling at the beauty and the mystery of the universe.
These are the environments that we pass by every day, but we never notice. And with this exhibition, my goal was for people to slow down and realize that everywhere we are, there is magic. And everywhere we are, there is purpose. And everywhere we are, there is significance.
Blue Highway represent mysticism. There are places in the world where we have a large concentration of mystical energy. One of these places is Rachel, Nevada, population 48. This town is located near Area 51, where it is believed that the US government is keeping UFOs. When I took this image, I felt that mystical energy that is still radiates in a blue landscape of this photograph, like an energy trapped in a frame. Calm Before the Storm is about the power of elements of nature. I'm always drawn to the beauty of elements of nature. I have photographed almost all major snowstorms in New York City in the past 2 decades. I love photographing anything in rain or snow or fog. These elements change my perspective, turn ordinary into extraordinary, mundane into beautiful. Calm Before the Storm is a perfect representation of my work photographing elements of nature.
The curating process of this exhibition was very interesting. It was curated by Robin Rice, who's the owner of this incredible gallery. This is a true institution, 30 years old gallery that represented countless photographers. So it's a true honor for me to be here and to represent my work alongside all other incredible artists that have exhibited their work. But what's interesting is that some of these images I've taken 10 years ago, but I've never forgotten them. Almost every single day, I had a specific image in my mind saying that one day when opportunity presents and a right show presents itself, I will have these images together. And when I was selecting the images to show to Robin, I knew exactly, even though 10 years have passed, I knew exactly which image it is, where it's located, where it was shot. So these images I live with, they never leave me.
This photograph, titled Line of Separation, is my attempt to find simplicity in life, or better word would be decluttering. During the pandemic, stuck at home, my partner and I had a strong urge to open up our living space, to get rid of things we don't need, things that suddenly became unimportant for our well-being. This photograph attempts to accomplish just that, open the horizon, the depth of field, the point of view to a new possibility. The bright light of the bicycle in this image titled Going Home almost looks like a white void or pool of water, ready to swallow the cyclist into another dimension, another place beyond our understanding. This photograph blends real and surreal into one. Adding to the tension in the frame is the actual location where the image was taken. San Vicente Mountain Park, located in Los Angeles, which during Cold War from 1956 to 1968 was one of the 16 Los Angeles anti-aircraft missile launch sites. Looking at this image, the viewer hopes that the man on a bicycle will find his way home out of this strange place. Photograph at Lucy's was taken in early hours of New Year's Day 2016. This dreamlike image is tribute to one of the most iconic bars in Lower East Side called Lucy's, a place that has witnessed a slice of New York City's history, from riots and social protest at Tompkins Square Park in 1988 to the rise of multi-million-dollar condominiums. And yet, through these changes, Lucy remained the same, a low-key place where people can go, relax, meet one another, and have a drink. This image, titled Now More Choices, is taken in New York's historic financial district on Wall Street, providing incredible urban landscape to the photograph. It is a story of a woman who lives in a city she loves and calls it home. The image is poetic, romantic, and beautiful. This photograph is a love story of a woman lost in a snowstorm in New York.
The exhibition has been extended until September 16. The gallery is open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's beautifully located in the heart of West Village, a true New York City experience. So if your time and schedule permits, I invite you to come, see the show, experience the images, because this day and age, photography has moved online. Everything is on Instagram, it's very quick. But to me, an exhibition like this is about a communal experience. It's about coming to a specific place and seeing physical prints, physical images. We worked very hard to make sure that each image is printed in a correct way, it's framed beautifully, and it has a beautiful representation on a wall. Because photography is a physical art. And to come here and to stand and to feel these images is nothing like it. You will never have this type of experience online. So I encourage you to take advantage of this and come and enjoy the show and physically enjoy the images, enjoy the prints, and have a wonderful afternoon in New York.
As a child, I used to spend entire summer months on the coast of Black Sea with my parents. These were happy times, filled with adventure and wonder. Somehow, I always try to recreate those happy years in my work. To me, the photograph titled East of the City represents a memory of a place lost in a fog of time, a memory deeply rooted in my subconscious.